Hey guys, today I'll be reconstructing my 6.05 3x3 NR average that I got this last weekend at a competition in Almaty. First of all, my thoughts. I'm really glad to finally break the 6.1 NR average back from December 2024 after so many sub-6 BPAs, after so many crazy scrambles that I got. And after 31 rounds, I have beaten it finally. But still, the next goal is sub-6. Also, this solve made me continue my NR streak that I have been holding for 23 competitions in a row for 4 years. And I clutched it in the last solve. It was absolute cinema. So now let's get into it. This is the first solve. This was the worst solve of the average, 7.8 second solve. The scramble doesn't look bad, to be honest. So I start off my solution with the white cross. My cross edges are here, 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 and here. I start off at this angle, and I try to make an X cross. But unfortunately, in the beginning of the solve, I fumbled a little bit. My cube wasn't turning the best, I guess. So I first put this blue cross edge in the back. Now this red and orange one. And while putting this green cross edge, I solved this red-green edge and insert its pair here. So I make an X cross, but as I said, there was a little lockup at the beginning of the solve that really messed up my solution. And so the first pair that I see after this one is this orange-blue pair. Even though this pair would have been much better to execute, but still, my second pair goes like this. Now my third pair, my fourth pair is 3-mover, OLL, and PLL. This was a 69 move solution, which is 8.8 TPS, executed in 7.8 seconds. So here's the second solve. This was a 6.03 second solve. I start off with white cross again, and what's interesting here is I mispredicted my first pair, and eventually I did like almost 5 pairs if we can count that. So first I put this, I do D2, put this blue cross edge, and now I put this orange cross edge and green cross edge. And what I thought that this corner would be here, and I would do double sexy move in the back, and this pair would be solved. It's what I thought, and what I saw in inspection. And in my mind, still, this pair is solved. So I look to my second pair. Now it is here. So my second pair, my third pair is a free pair. And now here I see kind of an awkward situation for me because I thought this pair was solved, but I still see its corner here. It was a bit strange. Now I have another 3-mover that just saves the day. Now I do triple sexy move, OLL, and PLO. Now this was not the shortest solution just because of the misprediction I got on first pair. This was a 65 move solution executed in 6.03 seconds, which is 10.8 TPS. So here's the third scramble. This was the best solve of the average, 5.04 PR4 single for me, by the way. So I look at this scramble. Obviously, I see this huge block on the yellow cross. I was thinking for 5 seconds of the inspection, how can I execute this cross smoothly? But eventually, I think it's a bad idea, and then switch to white cross, and I see this genius solution. How can I make an X cross? And obviously, I see that this orange cross edge will be flipped, but I eventually go with this solution. So I make an X cross like this, put this blue cross edge, and now I rotate, insert this last cross edge. So now second pair, third pair, and now I rotate, and last pair. Here it's a pretty easy ZBLL. I do 2 soons and finish off my solution. This was a 47 move solution in 5.04 seconds, which is 9.3 TPS, and the best solution, the best solve of the average. So here's the fourth scramble. This was 6.42 second solve. Honestly, this scramble had a lot of potential if I have done the alternative solution that I just found. But still, let me show the original solution. So I start off with the white cross again. I put this red and blue cross edges. Now the orange one and the green one. And now in inspection, I saw this pair. However, if I solved this pair in the back, it would have given me a much better solution. Now let me show it on my 4x4. So same cross solution, but if I solve this in the back, I would have this 3 mover and this 3 pair as well. So this whole solution would have been like this, soon, and a V pair. And this would have been miles faster, but still, I did what I saw in inspection. Now, I was under pressure. Maybe I didn't see this pair, but I go with this pair. I rotate, go with this pair. Now I see this one, and I see that my fourth pair will be a 3 mover inserted, OLL, and PLL. Now, this was a 57 move solution, which is 8.9 TPS. And so here's the last solve, last scramble. At this point, I realized before the solve, I was calculating in my head what I needed to get. So I knew it was a high 5. It was 5.7, 5.8. So, and the pressure was extremely high at this situation. My heart was beating like crazy, and the pressure could be felt. And so, okay. Now, let me show the solution. Alright, I start off at this angle. My cross edges are here, 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 and here. I put this orange cross edge and blue cross edge. Now, this red cross edge and green cross edge. I saw one pair in inspection. It's this red green one. Now I solve the pair, rotate, insert it in the back. Now I see 3 mover and another 3 mover, fourth pair, easy OLL, and F-perm to finish it off. Honestly, I had a little lockup here. It would have been sub 6 average, to be honest, if I didn't have this lockup, but I finished it off 6.05, and our average, this was 5.7 in 57 moves, which is exactly 10 TPS. Really, really happy to get this and our average. And so this is the end of the video. Subscribe for more, and looking forward for the next videos.